scheduled for one fall, introducing challenger number 1, representing the Voodoo Kid Mafia from Congo Square in New Orleans, Louisiana, Roxy Lupone.
Well, as of late, this has been Gail Kim's #1 nemesis. And when you think about the star power that she has behind her, helping her get ready for this matchup in the Voodoo Kid Mafia, you gotta wonder if she might have a little bit of an edge. Because keep in mind, this isn't just a one-on-one championship for Gail Kim. Like you said, one champ, 3 challenges.
The second challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Angel Williams.
I think it has to be a huge edge, Don, for the Voodoo Queen, Roxy Lupone. The fact that she has BG and Kip James with their level of experience positioned out here at ringside has to make her, yes, definitely one of the favorites in terms of the challengers. Here comes challenger number 2, Angel Williams, and now the introduction of the 3rd challenger in this knockout title matchup.
Challenger number 3 is from Minneapolis, Minnesota, ODB.
ODB? Is that a flask?
Oh, that's a wild, let me tell you something. A wild, out of control, crazy woman.
I don't think there's any question about that. She's the power. She's the strength in this 4-way matchup. ODB, well, she's going to be tough to deal with it. She's already hit the firewater.
Gail Kim, tonight is your first opportunity to defend the TNA knockout title. Now you've got 3 women in the ring right now waiting for you. The first one to score a pinfall is the new champion. Do you have what it takes to overcome the odds?
Crystal, do I have what it takes? I don't care if there's 3 women out there. I don't care if there's 10 women out there. I've not come this far to lose the TNA Knockouts Championship title just 1 month after I've won it. I've worked way too hard in this business to bring women's wrestling exactly where it needs to be and what it deserves to be. And that's not just TNA. We're here to be the best that we can be.
Well, good luck, Gail.
From Tampa, Florida, she's the defending TNA Women's Knockout Champion, Gail Kim.
All the TNA title holders, whether it's the X Division champ, Black Machismo, Jay Lethal, whether it's AJ Styles and Tom Cope, the tag team champs, whether it's Kurt Angle, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, they all have a sense of pride when it comes to the championship belt. But Don, there's just something special when you see Gail Kim coming out with that knockout championship. You can just sense the level of pride that she has. It at least equals the men.
Well, you said it right on. It is the pride. And think about what these girls went through and waited for their opportunity. And as things progressed, the women's division added, and it just gives them that same feeling of importance and that equality they want with the men. And I'll tell you what I like about this matchup. Yeah, it might seem a little unfair for her first title that she has to defend. She's going to defend against 3 people, but it also represents the women's division 4 different ways. You're going to see 4 different unique styles. ODB, power, strength, and just flat out crazy. You saw her drinking the flask on the way down. The Voodoo Queen, well,
unpredictability.
You got that right. And Angel Williams has an athleticism that you got to keep your eye on. She really is one of those pure athletes for the women's division.
When we previewed this match with the bullet points, we talked about 3 challengers, 1 champion. That was certainly the numbers game going in, but that's the way that this match is playing out here in the opening minutes as the 3 challengers all teaming up against Gail Kim.
Well, Gail Kim, I think, realizes she's going to have the target on her back, and couple clotheslines and then a meeting of the minds right there in the ring. And look at her, doesn't let up, goes right after Angel Williams, but she's going to have eyes in the back of her head, because if anybody starts working together, then the numbers game can really take over. Boy, he just went right into the gut of ODB. Look at her. She's just sending one in after the other.
Not worried about the numbers game at all. Turning the complexion of this matchup totally around and totally in her favor. There goes ODB down with the boots, and then a Bulldog style face plant for the Voodoo Queen, Roxy Lupone. Gail cover on the Voodoo Queen. 2 count from referee Shane Sewell as Kip James getting involved.
Yeah, put her foot on the ropes there. to keep her from getting counted out. But tell you what, Kim's adopted this me against the world attitude. As you can see right there, the referee letting Kim James know that he hasn't won him.
I think he's tossing him out.
He just kicked him out.
Both members of BKM, I think referee Shane Sewell is taking both Kip and BG and sending them away from the ringside area, and you've got to applaud that.
Well, I mean, sometimes one person down at ringside, more than enough, but to have both of them down there really gives an advantage. And now, what on earth is Roxy Laveau doing? It's like he's putting some kind of a curse.
A spell or a curse? What did she put something on his forehead?
I don't know what that was, and then ODB went for a quick pin, but I don't think the referee, Shane Sewell, even knows what's going on. Nice double drop kick there. She sends them both. He's creeped out, and I'm creeped out.
You're right. Great dual drop kick by Gail Kim, but then from outside, Angel Williams hooked the leg, immediately pulls her right out to the floor, as we see the champ and one of her 3 challengers out here. Oh, my. Gail Kim just went right into that steel post.
And she caught her arm hard on that steel post, and keep an eye on that. You can see her trying to get the feeling back in it. And Angel Williams showed her athleticism, but she went right into a hornet's nest as ODB and Roxy Laveau working together.
Yeah, how about them? Coexisting, working as a team, as Angel Williams just gets tossed right into the corner, and the Voodoo Queen picks up Angel by those long blonde locks. They'll try and drag her back in.
Oh, look at her just pulling her in. Man, now you see ODB kind of doing the spank job.
Kinda.
And then just pulls her right in and just plants her.
How about that flask that ODB brought down? Put it here on the broadcast table. It smells like paint thinner.
Well, I'll tell you, she's crazy. This is just, it's a big party for her. Everything is.
Face to face, you see ODB challenging the Voodoo Queen. And Roxy Laveau gets right back in her face and then just uncorks a boot out of nowhere.
Well, you could just see that the mind games weren't working from ODB on the Roxy Laveau. And let's face it, Roxy Laveau is going to be hard to play mind games with. That's what her whole thing is. And
what is her whole thing?
I don't know. Just kind of some voodoo witch ordeal. You got New Orleans and everything written all over it. Oh, look at this. It's like I told you, she's crazy. She's crazy.
She's got her grabbed by the hair, double-handed, and driving her repeatedly face first. I think it was into the top turnbuckle.
Yeah, that's where it was.
Thank you.
He's got it 1, 2. Oh, man. Almost had the pin. Good cover there, Mike.
Now Gail Kim, the champ, comes back into play. Gail was in a tough position there. Tossed out, which he hit that steel post outside. If there was a pin or a submission done, she would have lost the title while she was out on the floor.
She's got lucky, like you said, but the bottom line is she also got rested. And now she's going up here to the top rope. But Roxy Laveau saw it, and look at that. Gail Kim just kicked her to the curb.
First pin, first submission, leaves Genesis as the TNA knockout champ. Gail Kim outside. I didn't see that one coming.
She just decided that Roxy Laveau was planning something, and instead of letting her do it, she just hit it with a crossbody block from the top rope and creamed her.
Great ad-lib. Impromptu move by Gail Kim. I thought she was going to fly into the ring. Instead, outside to the floor. We take another look at this. Look at that move. Cross-body block off the top. And here it is again from another angle.
It's like you couldn't decide what target she wanted. Did she go after the 2 in the ring? Well, she took out Laveau, but they're both out, and that may be a bad move.
I was going to say, is that a good move for the champ? She's out here on the floor with the Voodoo Queen. Meanwhile, ODB and Angel Williams battle inside. If there's a pin or a submission with Gail Kim outside here, she loses the title.
Do we have a
count only?
Don't we have a new champion right there as Angel Williams took advantage of it. ODB, though, seems like the kind of person that almost likes to get slapped around and hit around. And you can see now that come on. You see what I've seen? And look at that.
I think
her hand perfectly placed and slammed her into the turnbuckle.
I think she likes it a little physical. I'm talking about the match.
Yes, I know you are. I know you were. And you can see now ODB and getting in total control and just manhandling Angel Williams right here.
Manhandling?
Well, she's got man hands.
ODB takes Angel Williams, got her in a tough position, but Angel very wisely used the corner turnbuckles, floats over, and then DDTs her.
Oh, she nails her with the DDT, and it's it. Angel Williams, oh, I thought we had a new women's champion. But ODB shows that strength and just shot up when she realized how close it was to getting pinned.
So it was the DDT on ODB that almost led to the 1-2-3. TNA Knockouts Championship hangs in the balance. Gail Kim still out of play, out here on the arena floor. Angel Williams, meanwhile, going to go to the top. There you see Gail. Roxy Laveau sliding in, but ODB is prepared for Angel Williams.
Oh, she did. What a slap, and now she's just hitting her every chance she gets it. She goes up high, and now you can see Roxy Laveau trying to get over there, too. She's sliding in underneath.
Towering doom.
All three of them go down, and this could be an advantage that Gail Kim needs. She needs some kind of a break. Now is Roxy Laveau able to get in here and get the pin?
Watch Gail. Gonna go high risk. Set to head to the top rope. Perched up on top. The Voodoo Queen turns around and gets met with a missile drop kick into the chest.
Well, that martial arts style that Gail Kim's so famous for, and she used it and just creamed Roxy Laveau. But again, that move that Gail Kim did earlier to Roxy has taken so much out of her. And you can see that drop kick took a lot out of her, as they're still all four laying out in the middle of the mat.
The Voodoo Queen to her feet. Gail Kim at the same time, and the champ unleashes a forearm shot. A second one that rocks her. Look at these follow-up forearms right on target.
I think Gail Kim realizes how close she could be to losing that title, and man, she's getting fired up. What a beautiful drop kick right there by Gail Kim.
Oh, you can definitely sense that. The fire is back in Gail Kim. The champ sent off into the corner. Back elbow, catches. The onrushing Roxy Laveau from the middle rope. Crashing down, leg drop into the pin.
1, 2.
ODB breaks it up just before the 3 count.
Yeah, that was just in time. That she had to look up and realize how close it was. And then now she goes straight for Gail Kim and
side slam. Here's ODB's chance to win the title, but Angel Williams breaks it up.
And Angel Williams just popped up there when she realized how close it was. All these girls, that's how important this championship is to them. They know that the honor it brings, and you can see ODB just physically throws Angel Williams out of there. Roxy Laveau just, what was that? Oh, nice spear.
She blinded her, Don. She blinded her, that's what she did. And now Gail Kim has got ODB in trouble. Here's the pin, here's the cover.